Hi guys, and welcome back to Vampire Bloodlines with Kemp. We're here up in the top floor of the hospital, which is essentially the controlled substances area, sorry. This guard is completely ignoring me because I drank his blood and he seems to have gone a little crazy. But he likes me, so who am I to complain? Now, I unlocked this door previously. Do you want to move out the way, guy? You're kind of blocking my way here. Thank you. And I opened this up. There is nothing in there at the moment. There'll be a later quest then. Let's see. Well, I can look at the monitor here. Not that it's very useful. Ooh, a key. What we got here? Maintenance room key. So let's check out what's on the computer. Hacking. So easy, apparently. Okay, so yeah, that disabled the camera in the controlled substances room and enabled all the others. And this disabled the one in the prescription storage room. Not that it matters because this guy knows I'm here anyway and he likes me, or as close to liking me as he's going to get. So prescriptions room, can I lock the pick? Yes, can I lock the pick? Can I pick the lock without him getting annoyed at me? I assume so. He hasn't even seen me anyway. Medical safe. Hopefully before blood buff wears off. Ooh, I can't do it yet. Wonder if there's anything good in there then. Lockpicking, dexterity and security. Security only bumps lockpicking up, dexterity bumps up, lockpicking and sneaking. Now the question is, does the dexterity boost also allow blood buff to bump dexterity higher than the 5 that you're seeing here? It must do, because otherwise I'll gain nothing by putting a point in there. It's kind of tempting. I'll come back here later though. I might need to use the experience for something more useful. But it does look like there's no way into the morgue up here. I guess I'll be visiting a blood bank then. It's somewhere that I'd like to be, I guess. Also, Lily, this was the last place she was seen, wasn't it? Liquid Demon Seed, everyone's favourite drink, as I believe I've mentioned. There you go. Santa Monica Bank Employee of the Month. Blood Bank, sorry.
You next up for the needle? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Betty. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
That is a creepy smile. What is it with these characters and incredibly weird facial expressions when they're not talking? And yeah, I might be taking your blood if you don't settle down a bit, guy. There's a lot of accusations you're throwing around. Both those options are nice actually, but I don't know what you're talking about.
They all come in here with that same nonchalant look, with that "who me" stare, as if they were so clever. Do you think you're the first vampire to try and come in here to buy blood? Honestly.
I mean, I know I'm not, because Lily came here. I'd like to know what happened to her, really. No idea what you're talking about, mate.
Fine. If you don't want any, deny it. Deny that you wouldn't put the lukewarm bag to your lips and slurp out the copper-smelling sauce like a swarm of mosquitoes on a hemophiliac's back.
Again with a creepy smile. Stop that. Fine. Yeah, how much are you charging then?
Have to ask.
Just show me. So, what do we have? Too expensive, mate. Got anything different? I doubt it. However, I'm just going to go in the back here. All good? Thanks. Let's quick save. Let's find out what the quick save button was, as I have once again forgotten. Ooh, yeah. Cannot drag that up and down. Quick save. F9. F12 is quick load. Might be who knows what sort of guards walking around in here. No one? Really? I am going to need some blood soon though. I've been using quite a bit it seems. Oh. Hello?
Who are you? What are you doing back here?
Your face looks very familiar. Has it been used for someone else? Looks a bit like Nox, maybe? I don't know, actually. Those are both excellent questions.
I think you want the clinic upstairs. Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
No. I'll just be leaving, mate. Sorry. Didn't want to get in your way there. What do we have here? Freezers. Freezers. That is not how you spell anything. Hey. Temperature. Information might be useful, I guess. I cannot spell today. Minus 10, minus 12, minus 2. I guess that checks out, maybe? Passcode. 16... No. Not only can I not type today, I can't read either. 1969. I guess we're going to need that code. I don't really want to go in there with him. Laundry. Oh, yeah, here we go. Morgue. Okay, I'm going to check back here in a minute. That door is locked. There's another exit door. I didn't notice one on this other side of him. That can't have been unlocked the whole time, can it? It must have just unlocked automatically from this side. Freezers. This one was a different temperature to the others. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting in here though. Oh, don't punch the boxes. Well, I assume they were numbered 1, 2, 3. It could be that one that's a different temperature to the others. That's a different box. Huh, blowing air in. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. So no passcode yet. Exactly as I say that. So I guess... Let's see what's in here, shall we? Something Lily related, maybe. Ha, that's a giant old lever, isn't it? Blood on the floor. Hello. What are you doing here? That doesn't look safe. Actually, none of this looks... What the hell is that for? Sorry guys, but yeah, that's
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
You're in a blood bank, of course you can smell it everywhere. Now, second question, I know who she is, so I'm not going to bother asking that. It's clearly Lily, she's got the same top on as in the photo. What happened to you?
Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
She sounds a little dangerous, to be honest. Do I let her go or not? I'm not going to charge her money for letting her go. This is just a yes or no sort of decision. I can't say if you give me money, I'll free you from your prison. Well, it seems to want me to ask who she is, so...
Let me go!
Well, that was worth it. Okay, I guess, I'm letting her go then.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
My eyes are freaking out. Don't look at me like that. It's a bad animation.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
I just like to point out, if you notice there, as she got up, suddenly he flickered out of existence for a moment just before the camera cut away. I mean, that happens quite a lot in this game, to be honest, but it just amuses me because I've been watching the Game Grumps playthrough of Sonic Boom, and so many cutscenes where things just appear and disappear in random places. So yeah, just amused me for a moment there. So she's just killed a guy who disappeared after she killed him. I guess no evidence, no crime, maybe? Let's see. Tell me who you are. I know who she is, but I guess it wants to progress, doesn't it?
What just happened? It's not who I am. I've never done anything like that before. I'm not a monster.
I know that pose. That's the nervous guy from the beach. It was definitely his pose, like exactly the same. 2 and 3 are just mean. I'm going to comfort her a bit. I know she's basically nice, and she'd just been essentially starved for who knows how long.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Did I already mention in the cutscene there that the clasps on her arms were already unlocked before I tried to unlock them? I don't know. It bugs me, little things like that they could have easily fixed. Who are you?
My name is Lily.
I do keep asking. The one E told me about.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
Took it before? I'm allowed to make drugs references, right? This is a game that's heavily into all that sort of thing, so you're going to hear much worse in here anyway. I've never taken E, I should point out. It just it just seemed an appropriate response to her. What do we want to tell her? I said I'd help him, yeah?
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
This is true. Go on.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions. And I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of this city. Soon.
Lily the liability. Yeah, there's a certain ring to it. Yeah, you should go and see E.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
No, and at least someone should be happy around here.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
No worries. I can't charge her for this, really. And I don't think money is quite so scarce in this game. XP is the thing that you really have to go hunting for, so...
Oh, about
just
tonight, what
forget about it.
Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it.
I know.
I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
I get it. Again, trying to extort her. That's quite a theme here, isn't it? Not your fault, don't worry. Run away. That's a weird noise.
To go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
With what you charge, who cares? I'm going to try it first option though. Persuasion. If I can do it, why not try?
That's interesting. A missed opportunity. Guns make people cocky. They never appreciate what a skilled hand married to a knife can do. All you have to do is get close enough to cut off the trigger finger. Or their face. You like to talk, don't you? I want to hear a story. Tell me, what's the best way you violenced up someone? I want to hear every grisly detail. If I like your story, I'll sell you some blood.
The best way I violenced someone? I don't think that's a verb, mate. So, let's see. Well, I know I'm a killer. Why am I saying that?
Blood comes from out of the living. From all kinds in a red torrent. The crimson seep at the speed of a heartbeat. For each drop, a teeny bit of life shed. You don't care how it's got, as long as it is. You'll be begging for it, and not getting any.
Oh, sorry, mate, but... I mean, I'm not getting any from you anyway. I guess he's just not going to talk to me now?
Blood don't grow on trees.
No, it clearly doesn't.
Now that you let that one go, I have to go out and find someone else to fill the chair. But it's kind of chilly out, and now that my co-pilot's been devoured, I'm flying solo. I need a new body. Find another donor and I'll whip up a fresh batch.
Oh, I can still do that later, so presumably there's stories I can tell him eventually. I just need to actually kill someone first. I mean, I've killed plenty of people, but apparently no one good enough. But fine, let's just continue this.
Who owns me and this place runs the asylum. Lots of young, stupid blood there. Not like the putrid, stinking, vagrant blood we so often get. Don't shed any at the club, though. No. The missus, she don't appreciate it.
Wait, so... I guess... Is he some ghoul? I mean, Therese and Jeanette run the asylum. Well, they apparently own him. And own the blood bank. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, I'll see if later I can tell him a better story. Wait. Does looking elsewhere remove that option? Sorry,
Don't grow on trees.
I keep coming back to him.
The bitch who owns me.
Well, I actually don't have that option anymore. I guess no blood for me. I'm not sending someone back to him to use. Oh, the morgue. I almost completely forgot the whole reason I came down here. Got all distracted by Lily and her craziness. Laundry. Yeah, it's almost impossible to walk over things in this game. It can get a little frustrating. So that's the morgue. That board's just freaking me out. What's over here while I'm here? Before I go look at the dead guy. Cadavers. Cowbell needs more. A bobo. I wonder if that's a reference to the chimp. No, it's not a bobo, is it? I can't remember what that type of chimp's called. Might not even be a chimp. I don't know my monkeys, apes, chimps, other things quite so well. Beat to death with a baseball bat. Yeah. Okay, Crumb. Who's that guy? Heart failure. So drained, I guess then. Drained-o? Another person who's been basically drained. Not a very nice dead body. Not that any are nice. Choked to death on ham and cheese. Okay. It's probably a reference I'm not getting. Anyway, before I go look at this corpse, which you've been waiting for all episode, I am going to end the episode. Standing on things in this game. Whoa. Okay, I cannot get off this board. It's following me. I'm not even holding that. Okay. Freaky physics. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode. So as usual, if you like the episode, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I very nearly said if you hated it, do something, and then realised that I had no way to finish that sentence. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.